Hi, I'm Terry Nails, formerly of Ozzy Osbourne.
This is Robin Robbins, founding member of the Bob Seger Silver Boat Band.
Hi, I'm Stephen Wrench. I'm with Music and Film.
Hi, I'm Adi Basha, music director of Radio Travel in Albania.
Hi, I'm Wayne Killius of Omni Music Group.
Hi, I'm Alessandro from European Indie Music Network.
Hi, this is Rhonda Houston from Music and Film Records.
Hi, I am Michele Marolino from LFD Press.
For the top European and Indie 20 Countdown.
We're going to bring you the European Indie Top 20 Countdown.
And you are listening European Indie Top 20 Countdown.
We're here to bring you the European Indie Top 20 Countdown.
You are listening the Euro Indie Top 20 Countdown.
Bringing you the European Indie Top 20 Countdown.
Look who it is, and you're just in time for yet another exciting episode of
the European Indie Top 20 Countdown.
It is I, your friendly neighborhood radio show host, Jay Mayberry, here to bring you the hottest 20 songs on top of the European Indie Top 200 chart as voted on by you and your friends, family, and everyone else you know, because you tell everyone about it by going to EuroIndieMusic.net and voting for your favorite artists and songs to get them to the top of this show. Welcome back to another week. So we've got some movement again on the countdown. You guys are doing such a great job lately, but again, it's for you guys. It's not for me anyways. I just like to hang in on the party, so thank you for inviting me. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this party started, shall we? We're going to go ahead and kick it off at number 20 with Walter Barnes Jr. and Men of Ministry with Whatever You Need.
God is able, said he'll supply all your needs according to his riches and glory. If you need a healing, God can heal you. Just look to the come with your help coming from the Lord. So whatever you need, you'll find in the Lord. Yeah, yes, you will. Whatever you need in the Lord. Came to tell you, yeah. Fall down on your knees and pray. I'm a witness, he'll make a way. Yes, he will. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Don't you worry about a thing, no. Everything will be okay. Ooh, keep your head up to the sky, and everything is gonna be just fine.
Up next is Mo-Nitta with Be My Wife at number 19.
Mo-Nitta International.
Is the very best thing that we have, and though I'm not a star girl, please be my wife. The fuss and the fights, confusion and the like, we're just meant to test all the love that we have. No need to worry, boo, cause I don't worry too. You belong to me and I belong to you. Love is the very best thing that we have, and though I'm not a star girl, please be my wife. The fuss and the fights, confusion and the like, we're just meant to test all the love that we have. No need to worry, boo, cause I don't worry too. You belong to me and I belong to you.
The best friends we are, loving each other at par. Like birds of the same feather, we flock together. What I feel for her, more than what twins share. Completing my world, what I have is heavenly sent. My heart has concluded I gotta make her my wife. God has jurisdicted, she my lady for life. Why time for play when there's much work ahead? I love you, I'd say, even if I'd end up dead. You stop with a brother when time said going harder. More than a lover, you so resemble a mother. A one boy love, I can't ask for any other. My one man love, I can't ask for any other.
Love is the very best thing that we have. And though I'm not a star girl, please be my wife. The fuss and the fights, confusion and the like, we're just meant to test all the love that we have. No need to worry, boo, cause I don't worry too. You belong to me and I belong to you. Love is the very best thing that we have. And though I'm not a star girl, please be my wife. The fuss and the fights, confusion and the like, we're just meant to test all the love that we have. No need to worry, boo, cause I don't worry too. You belong to me and I belong to you.
If life is a gunshot, then I'm a casualty. For a destiny fulfilled, I'll sustain an injury. We share qualities like sole proprietary entities. A complete fantasy lies in honesty, not the world's fallacies. The words of wisdom are for the wise to learn. In fighting for our kingdom, love is the treasure we earn. My love for my boo.
The Bleeding Rose brings you She's My Hero at number 18 on the countdown. Following that energy at number 17 is Nathan King with Moving On.
Hanging out with your friends on the weekend, taking shots to forget your ex-boyfriend. Music's cranked up to your favorite song, and you sing along. If you're looking for something to clear your mind, then that's what I'm here for. Let's get together a little later and waste some time. You can pick up the phone and I'll come over tonight. I'll pick you up, lay you down and make you feel alright. We'll be together till forever or for a good time. need anything just to see your smiling face and the pretty little look in your eye. Right here, right now, anything you'd like to get to moving on. You can pick up the phone and I'll come over tonight. I'll pick you up, lay you down.
A&L are up next with 16. Tell Me When It's Over.
Here we go.
My life is consumed with what you do. Over and over and over, you play me for a fool. I see you, I don't believe you. Your perjury is unsustainable. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when this nightmare will end. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when we can start again. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when this darkness is through. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when I can be with you. I was walking down the boulevard, contemplating why this love is so hard. First you do, then you don't. I just wanna be left alone. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when this nightmare will end. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when we can start again. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when this darkness is through. Tell me when it's over. Tell me when I can be with you. The constant struggle from your past.
David Simmons brings you Angel Music Lover at number 15.
It never stops, it only slows, it's never ending. 20, it's plenty years to understand you. More won't stop the tears. I am changing. This I fear I can never hold you near. You're an angel, music lover. There's no getting over you. Family surrounding you, they protect you. They just do. It's your winning that keeps them near. So your heart doesn't live here. You're an angel, music lover. There's no getting over you. So now I sing a sad refrain. Three words for you again and again. Angel, music lover.
Our good pal Marc Loren brings Cola for Children to number 14 slot on the countdown this week.
ready for the night. She's heading for the light. But she sees the vision going. Dropping line after line. See how she looks like trouble. See how she dances and she sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for. They don't wanna let you in. You drop your back to the floor. You're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. But she sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for. But they don't wanna let you in. You drop your back to the floor. You're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now. Enough of the arguments. But she sips the Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference yet.
Lucky number 13 is Gold Standard Limited with Lunar Eclipse.
In a ever-changing world, ever-changing universe. But don't you ever mistake that for the love that I have for you. Because it never changes.
Amy Sinha and Jon Sudbury bring you number 12 this week with Need You Here. Collegians sings Black Mass at number 11.
You lay your dead cheap sermon on me. It's around my neck, it's poison my head. I don't wanna breathe with you when you are not what I wanna be. Use your everyday legs like it's free. I fall asleep in no bed. Guess the carnage we get is the one we expect when we believe in not much at all. Yeah, not much at all. It's a black mass going live to every lounge room, every bedroom is a new tune for the lost and the lonely ones. It's a black mass that we're part of. Every sister, every brother has a new tune for the way that they told us. There must be something better than this. How we get this far? Are we as blind as they are? I don't wanna think that you and me are too high to get down on the street. It's a black mass going live to every lounge room, every bedroom is a new tune for the lost and the lonely ones. It's a black mass that we're part of.
Indie artists, are you ready to chart all over the world? That's right, 250,000 radio stations and then some in over 180 countries. Billboard campaigns? Then come on down to Music and Film. We've got everything you need. We're going to pave the way for touring worldwide. Think about it. Play your music in these countries first, bam, suddenly you're touring there. The crowds are clamoring for your music because you're placing it strategically, letting them know who you are, what you're about, and what your music sounds like. So come on over to musicandfilm.com. That's www.musicandfilm.com and start looking into our radio promotions. Music and Film. Your music heard. The sound of the commercial music, of course, always means that we're halfway through this party, so let's get the second half started properly with Ronnue featuring Figuz and Roc Phizzle with 17 Days, the Hood Mix.
You playing games like, damn, babe, I thought you was a grown girl. 2 jobs, work hard, and got your own girl. Still the mind of a tender seed. You say you better taste bitter than me. You see, I don't mind with the given time. Give me yours, I give you mine. Interlock and intertwine, so seductive cherry wine. Like the shades you be wearing, but these days it's apparent something's gained your attention. Little red Corvette, dodging every other text. Usually I let it rest, but for once my head's a mess. And I guess you pimp this butterfly, cause I cut them like records. My lacing and let them fly. You definitely
Are you an indie artist? Are you tired of struggling to find an audience? Tired of spending hundreds, thousands on production only to get your song heard by 100 people online? It's time to take your music to the next level. Music Radio Promotions promotes indie artists to our network of over 250,000 radio stations in over 180 countries. We have artists charting all over the globe, touring other countries, making their dreams come true. All genres welcome. We can get your music heard regardless of what style you play. So don't delay. Submit your music to jay@musicandfilm.com. That's JEYYATMUSIKANDFILM.com and get your music heard.
Is 2 cigarettes in this broken heart of mine. So let the rain come down, let the rain come down, let the rain come down, down 17 days. Let the rain come down, 17 days and 17 long nights. Main track is no.
Monsieur Job has moved down to number 9 on the countdown this week with Chow Chow, a Pow Pow. ShaQ Music is number 8 on the countdown with My One and Only Love. TESHA Moves to number 7 on the countdown with Let Me Cry.
It was a cold night, really close to Christmas Day. The work day's over, it's time to go away. I gotta run, cause my little sister is waiting to play with me. And there's no other place where I'd rather be. My little brother needs to talk about something. Maybe family love, maybe some trouble, or maybe nothing. Maybe he just wants to spend time with his brother. Cause sure, we are three, but I'm the older. The wind is freezing me. No lights on the street. My mom is watching the door, waiting for me. Nobody knows that the night clock stops marking the time. What remains to us is only crying. It's only crying.
Let me cry to the sun as long as my voice stands. The only way to make me feel better is to hold your hand. Let me think about the world I have in front of me. Now that your memory lives, listen my tears.
A lot of years have gone by and your sister still dreams of you. She knows you're there when she feels alone, when she's blue. Your body now is a man who faces the world. He has made his own way using your memory as a sword. They grew up together. Nothing can bend it. They will come into your family below me to write a song. Living here is not easy, man. You have to go on day by day. But I have a star in the sky that lights up the way. What can I say about me? Well, I'm older, I have a daughter. She sends you kisses when we pass under the bridge. How much I love her. Then December 5th, the story was written.
Welcome back, music listeners. It's your host, Jay Mayberry, here at the European Indie Top 20 Countdown. I am here with Ajay Mathur, number 6 on the countdown this week with his song, Forget About Yesterday. Ajay, how you doing tonight, sir?
Hi, Jay. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Excellent. It's good to hear from you again. No, it's good to have you, boss. I believe it's been, I think we interviewed you for season 1, if memory serves, a couple of years ago now.
I'm back.
There you go. You're still kicking. You still got new music coming. I mean, you made it all the way back up to 6. You're number 1 last week on the countdown. So, I mean, you're making moves, man. People are loving your music, so that's great. For those fans that are not already familiar with your music, though, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and your music for the ones unfamiliar?
Okay. I'll keep it brief because I have quite a moving life story.
Gotcha.
But I grew up in India. And made music in India and playing in all kind of clubs, you know, the months of music gigs, which we played there one go. And then I moved to Europe, lived in the States for a while, lived in Paris for a while, lived in London for a while. But the base now is Switzerland. So I'm here and I make a kind of a mixture of Indian music with Americana. So a lot of the people, the reviewers call it psychedelic Americana or new Americana. I love Americana music. I love blues. I love country rock. And I grew up with that. That's kind of music that
it's great stuff. It's great music. Absolutely.
Great. Yeah, I love that. I've always loved that. And yeah, that's the kind of music I make. It's not always happy, but it's mostly happy.
It's always grooving, though. I've always been a fan of your music. As long as I've been aware of your music out there, I've been listening to it and I've been enjoying it. So you've been doing a great job, in my opinion.
Great, thank you.
So why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about the meaning behind "Forget About Yesterday"?
"Forget About Yesterday" is as one of the reviewers recently called it, it's a feel-good song about feeling bad.
That's a nice little irony for you.
Well, it's not for me, but I think it basically, it actually defines exactly what "Forget About Yesterday" is all about. And if you watch the video on YouTube on my website, you can see what I mean. It's about, things going wrong in your life, and people sometimes they just get stuck. But my motto of the song is just forget it. It's over. You just move on. Exactly. And don't even think too far ahead in the future, because just have fun. Just be there. And,
learn.
So that's what the song is all about. And it's interesting because this is a song I've been playing for a very long time, and I never really intended to put it on an album. But one day I'll usually go to little stores which have queer little instruments, music instruments. So I went into this toy shop and found this mouth harp, a really good-looking mouth harp. So I came back home and I was sort of practicing guitar and recorded some guitar riffs and sort of started playing mouth harp to it. And that's how the song actually started. So it's started through a jam and turned out to be this really, really groovy, happy song. I really love it. So
and honestly, I think the mouth harp, I think, is my favorite part of the song, to be honest with you. It gives it that nice little flavor. That's the first thing that really reaches out and grabs you.
Yeah, well, that's what got me started. Actually, that's what got me started to actually think about recording the song. It's a sort of a mixture between my Indian heritage. There's a very popular folk music in the North India part, in the Punjab. It's called Bhangra music. It's got a very distinctive beat, so that it starts with that beat at the beginning. But I noticed that the New Orleans Bo Diddley groove actually is pretty much compatible. It overlays Bhangra.
Oh, very
nice.
So
I tried to mix these two grooves, and they function really well together. And that's awesome, because I love that rock and roll Bo Diddley sound when I was growing up. I think it's very infectious. You can hardly stand still if you hear that song. Yeah.
At least your foot's moving. Your foot's got to be tapping at bare minimum.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what Forget About Yesterday from my new album, Little Boat, is all about.
Excellent. Well, you mentioned there's a video out for it on YouTube. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit more about your social media and your websites where people can kind of reach out and see your content and listen to more of your music. And if you have any exciting news to share, or why don't you go ahead and share that with us now?
There's a lot of things going on right now. So my website is pretty simple. It's ajmathur.com, AJAYMATHUR.com. Pretty simple. My social media is AJ Mathur Music on Facebook. The same with Twitter, AJ Mathur Music, one word. And what's going on? I've been touring right now. There's a lot of traction here in Europe as well, like you see. That's Europe.
Last 2 weekends I've been talking to you. You've been on the road playing shows all over the place, making music.
Yeah. And there are a lot of good reviews coming up. And if by chance anybody's flying Lufthansa in April, I'll be with you, because I'm in the onboard magazine there.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
And a lot of good things are happening. I play with the band. I'm playing on coming Friday with the band. I also play in duo with my guitarist friend Christian, and that's also really good fun. If you check out my YouTube or check out my website, you got the YouTube link there as well. Then you can see a lot of live footage on my YouTube channel.
Awesome. Okay. That sounds exciting. So basically anyone can go to ajmathur.com and basically they can find the rest of your streams.
From there you can do every social media.
Stay I think on top of all this great news and great music and all your great shows you're playing week after week.
Yes, it's fun. There's a lot of live footage coming in from my fans, the people who were there at the shows. If you're by any chance in one of my shows and you got some footage, just send it to me at aj@ajmathur.com, and I'd love to post that.
Excellent. It's always great when the fans contribute, when they're there having a great time, and they still take the time to catalog that great time and share it with you and let you know how wonderful of a time they had. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, that's a great feeling. And I actually, interestingly,
Do you make great music? Do you want to shout your music from the mountaintops, but you don't have a mountain? I've got the next best thing for you. Musicandfilm.com has a network of over 250,000 radio stations in over 180 countries. There's plenty of mountains in those countries. Let us shout your music from the mountaintops. Promote your music with musicandfilm.com. Contact us by going to musicandfilm.com, and we can talk to you about getting your music heard today. That's musicandfilm.com. www.musicandfilm.com.
in Paris. And I think in May, June, I'll be releasing another video made up of footage from my fans.
That's fantastic. It's always nice when they can contribute and you can do little projects like that.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, I always, if my fans are very active. Not all of them, but a lot of them are active. They'll write to me, they send me emails, they send me tweets, and I always respond. And a lot of those fans actually have sent me footage and photos, and I share it with everybody. So it's my website is my hub. From there, you go anywhere. It's ajmathur.com. Very simple, and just check it out.
You hear that, fans? The musicians are listening. You reach out to them, they will reach out back.
Yes, it's very important. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, AJ, thank you so much for stopping by and interviewing with us tonight. The fans always love to hear from the minds behind the music, and I always love chatting with the minds behind the music, especially you. I've always loved chatting with you. You're a great guy.
Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for having me here. And have a great time.
Thank you, sir. Do you have any last words for the fans before we roll into your song?
Well, keep on rocking.
There you go.
Have a good time.
Excellent. Words to live by. All right, everyone. That was Ajay Mathur joining us tonight on the European Indie Top 20 Countdown. We're going to roll into his song now. Number 6, Forget About Yesterday.
Red is green.
yesterday. Days like these turn you upside down. It's time to turn your head around. Everybody's getting sick of you. Can't figure out why you got the blues. Do it when your life makes fun of you. Do it. Remember that it's easy to stop thinking about tomorrow. When your life makes fun of you, do it. Remember that it's easy to stop thinking about tomorrow. Forget about yesterday. Stop thinking about tomorrow. Forget about yesterday. Stop thinking about tomorrow.
Moving our way to the top 5 Clubhouse, we find in the number 5 position, The Dream Logic, Without You.
Without you, there'd be no morning. Without you, there'd be no days. No flowers in the springtime. No
CrisVola brings you Sarai at number 4 on the countdown. Up next at number 3 is Marc White with Rise.
Is it double vision or you're still here? Just your natural perfume guides me through. I could stay here all day long, close to you, as we create the longest beating ever. The sun is coming up, a new day arrives. Let's take all the time to rise from the night. The sun is coming up, a new day arrives. Let's take all the time to rise from the night, from the night, from the night, from the I see better now. I am wide awake. We will take this highway that leads us away, and we cross the river every day. You and I are on a nowhere paradise. The sun is coming up, a new day arrives. Let's take all the time to
Luis D.H. brings you Stardust at number 2. And last but not least, number 1 on top of the European Indie Top 20 Countdown is Fadi Awad with The King. Yet another reason to give yourselves a nice little warm pat on the back. You guys did a great job this week. I think there was a lot of great music. I think there's a lot of good movement. I like to see a little bit of difference in my week-to-week music. I love all this music, but I like to switch it up. I like to give other artists a chance. So that means you guys have to go to the polls, listen to all the music, and then vote for your favorite artists and songs at EuroIndieMusic.net and make sure that you do that week-to-week so that we keep all this movement going so we can keep this party exciting. And if you have music and you want to get on this party, let's go ahead and go to musicandfilm.com. That's MUSIKANDFILM.com. And you can go ahead and see all the services they have to offer to get your music heard. But don't forget that this episode was brought to you. That's all the time we have for this week's episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's all I got. You're going to have to come back next week, and I'm sure you will, with all your friends, family, and coworkers, and just everybody you know, so you can party hard with all this great indie music. But don't forget that this episode was brought to you by Music and Film, MEI, Audio Co-op, Vitech Tapes, and Music Radio Promotions. Get your music heard.